here. This is the Sunrise Yoga Project, and we're here in my mother's basement. It is very lovely. So thank you so much for being here with me. And we'll do a short 5-minute meditation to start and then move into our asana practice. So feel free to get comfortable and start seated or lying down. And just close your eyes. Know that you can always sit up onto a couch or onto a block. So this is the time that we take now just to be present, just to be comfortable. So finding that place. And relaxing the eyes. The eyes are gently closed. Draw your shoulders up, back, and down. Rest your hands on your knees, either with your palms down or your palms facing up, whatever feels best to you. You can try them both out. Sitting up nice and tall, relaxing the face. And tucking the chin in a little bit so that the head can feel weightless. So just joining me here for this meditation. And just noticing what it is this morning that is taking you away from being completely present. So anything in the past or in the future, just let that go. Just let yourself be here completely on your mat, because for the rest of the day, we get really busy. So one of the most important things that we'll do in this 25-minute practice is breathe. So breathing in and out through the nose. You can start to use a little bit of a constriction in the back of the throat, and we call this our Ujjayi breath. So when you start to breathe, the back of the throat opens up and creates a little bit of a sound. So when you inhale, it sounds sort of like sa, and exhale sounds sort of like ha. So in and out through the nose. You can kind of hear those sounds in your head. So just loud enough so that you can hear. You're not forcing your breath at all. And you can start to use your Ujjayi breath throughout your entire practice when you start to practice regularly. And we'll just use this during our meditation this morning. It helps to create therapeutic qualities in the body, helps to destroy the mucus so that we can breathe freely. So sitting here with that, in and out through the nose, relaxing the legs and arms, body's relaxed, and breathing in and out through the nose. And when you use this breath, also helps to focus the mind inwards. And just relaxing the body to start bringing ourselves into the mind, into the body, so that everything is drawing inwards. And what I mean by that is we can just focus on our breath. It's very simple. And just spending a few moments here. Hearing yourself breathe. Sit up a little taller. Start to engage your core a little bit. Yeah, so your belly button draws in towards the spine, but you're still breathing freely. So your breath shouldn't be restricted at all. And just feeling a sense of grounding into the earth, lifting up through the crown of the head, broadening up the chest a little bit, drawing the shoulder blades down the spine, feeling open and ready to start your asana practice this morning. So you can open your eyes. So welcome everyone. So from here, bring your arms out alongside the body, and then on your inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky. Palms come together to touch, and then exhale, draw your hands down into heart center. And then bring your hands back down by the body. Inhale, reach the hands up. Palms touch, exhale. Hands through heart center, hands come beside the body. One more, inhale. So lifting up out of the waist, exhale. And relaxing here. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, twist over to the right. So arms are shoulder distance apart. Fingertips are reaching up towards the sky. And we're using the strength of our spine here. Using the strength of our core to twist. Holding here, and then exhale, just release the hands. Let your right hand fall behind you. Let your left hand rest on your right knee. Inhale and really reach up tall. And then exhale, you can start to twist a little bit more, opening up the right shoulder, drawing your chest open, gazing towards the back. Inhale, slowly reach your hands back up to center. And then on your exhale, use your core, twist yourself over to the left. Hips stay neutral so that both hip bones are facing forward. And then exhale, relax the hands. Rest your right hand on your left knee, and your left hand behind the back. And just sitting up tall here. So you can use your left hand as a second spine. Lift up out of the crown of the head, and then opening up, gazing towards the back of the room. And then slowly inhale, coming back, and always following your own breath. Exhale, slowly release the hands. Okay. And then from here, just transitioning onto hands and knees. So bringing your hands right underneath your shoulders, stacking the joints, and then from here, tucking the toes and lifting the hips up into downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale. Big exhale. And take a couple more freeing breaths here, just always inhaling and exhaling on your own time. And just breathing fully, so we're expanding our lungs. So this becomes more than just exercise and stretching. We're affecting the nervous system and all the other systems in the body, and allowing ourselves to come back to neutral and back to normal, you could say. Engaging your core, we're engaging your thighs so that we're putting less weight into our arms, spreading the fingers. And then gaze forward, start slowly walking yourself forward. And then feet come together. Inhale, lengthen out the spine. And then exhale, slowly start to fold forward. Let your head go. Inhale, come up halfway. Hands can either be at the toes or they can be at the shins, wherever your flexibility allows you this morning. Exhale. One more inhale. One more exhale. Inhale, slowly coming all the way up. Reach the hands all the way up towards the sky. Palms come together to touch. Lift up and then exhale. Hands come all the way down into heart center. And then hands come down by the sides into Tadasana. So mountain pose, feet together, and engage the thighs. We'll do a variation of sun salutation A. So following your breath and following my cues, relaxing the face. You can start to bring the corners of your mouth up into a gentle smile. And then on your next inhale, we'll start. So inhale, reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, slowly drawing your hands through your heart as you fold all the way forward. Let your head go. Inhale, come up halfway, full breath. Exhale, let it all go, fold forward. On your inhale, step your right foot all the way back into a lunge and then lower the knee. And take an exhale here. And then inhale, come up. So bringing your hands into your hips and then bringing your hands into your heart center. Inhale, reach the hands up overhead. Exhale, sinking into the hips, lifting up out of the waist. Exhale, slowly coming all the way back down. And then from here, stepping your left foot all the way back, coming on to hands and knees, drawing your weight forward into plank and then slowly lowering yourself down. And then pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Inhale, baby cobra. Deep breath in and then exhale, let it go. Tuck the toes and then either from your knees or from your toes, you can slowly start to press yourself all the way back up into downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Inhale, step your right foot all the way forward and then bring your left knee down. Take an exhale. Inhale, come up onto the thigh. Bring your hands to your hips. So keeping your hips square here so you can feel that with the hands. And then bringing your hands into heart center. Lift the heart and then lift the hands up. And you can challenge your balance a little bit if you want by gazing up towards the hands. Big breath in and then exhale, slowly start to come all the way back down. Tuck the left toe and then step all the way forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, come all the way up halfway, lengthen out the spine. Exhale, slowly let all the breath go, fold forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive, our hands up overhead. And then exhale, hands come into heart center. And then hands come on back down by the sides. Okay, reach the hands up overhead, lift the heart. Exhale, slowly start to come back down, bring your hands down. Let the air go. Inhale, lift the heart. Lengthen out the spine, and then exhale and come down. Inhale, step the right foot all the way back into a lunge. And then from here, staying high in your lunge. Yeah. So really finding length on the back leg, the right leg straight and strong. And then inhale, come up onto the thigh. And bring your hands into heart center. Inhale here. Exhale, coming back down. Bring your right hand down onto the mat. Ground down through the palm, through the fingertips, and then inhale, raise the right hand up towards the sky. Open up the chest, and then exhale, hand comes down. From here, step the left foot all the way back. You can either bring your knees down or you can keep them lifted. Slowly start to lower yourself all the way down. So elbows stay close into the body. Use your core. Chest comes down. Tuck the toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Squeezing your arms together. Exhale, come down. Tuck the toes. Press all the way back. Downward facing dog. Big breath here. And exhale. Using your dive breath here. Inhale, gaze forward. Step the right foot all the way forward. Staying high in your lunge. So coming into your lunge on the other side. And drawing your kneecap of the left leg up towards the ceiling. And then inhale, come up. Yeah. And then bring your hands to your chest. Good. So staying here in your lunge, strengthening the legs, lifting up out of the head so that our upper body's light and our legs are working. Slowly start to come back down. Bring your left hand down. Inhale, raise the right hand up, open. You can gaze up at the ceiling if that feels good for your neck. If not, you can just gaze down. Slowly bringing the right hand back down, and then step the left foot all the way up. Inhale, lengthen out the spine. Big breath in, and then exhale, and let it go. And then from here, keep your hands down onto the ground. You can bend your knees if you need to, and just step your feet out about mat distance apart. Toes come about 45 degrees, and then sinking into your hips, coming into a squat. And then bringing your hands together in your heart center with your triceps pressing against your inner thighs. Lifting the chest, grounding the hips down towards the mat, opening up the hips here. So this is Malasana squat pose, and it's actually quite a natural place for us to come, but if we don't come here often, then we probably won't be very comfortable here. But if you have any knee issues, you probably don't actually want to be here, so you can sit up like this. Lifting the heart. Okay, and then from here, reaching your arms out in front of you. And then if you're not too far from the ground, which most of us shouldn't be, we can just sit all the way back. If you fall, oh, that's okay. Just let yourself let it go, fall, come to your mat, come to seated, however you can. And then straightening out the legs, coming into staff pose, flexing the toes towards the shins, lifting the chest, sitting up nice and tall. And breathe. And keeping the core strong here. So there's a lot going on. The legs are pressing down into the mat so that our thighs are engaged. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the face, pressing your palms down into the mat if that's available. If not, you can be on your fingertips with the short-armed people. It's all good. And then from here, just bending your right leg. And then keeping a fist distance between your right foot and your left thigh. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, start to twist over to your right, and then give your right leg a hug with your left hand. Yeah, lift up out of the waist, opening up the chest, and exhale, twist. And breathing. So one of the most important things to do in a twist is to breathe, because it becomes a little bit harder. So we really need to focus on taking those full breaths of helping to detoxify the body, purify the body. It's great to do in the morning. One more big breath in. And exhale. Inhale, reach the hands back overhead. And exhale, slowly come into a counter twist, gazing over to the left. And then inhale back to center. Straighten out the right leg. Other side, bending the left knee, fist distance away from the thigh. Flex the right toes, and then inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, twist over to your left hand behind the back, and then give yourself a hug with the right arm. So keeping the right toes flexed, lifting the crown of the head, and breathing deeply. So the compression between the thigh and the belly is what we're going for to help to detoxify and twist and help to bring a little bit more strength into our cardiovascular system when we put ourselves into challenging places and try to breathe. So super good for the heart. And keep ourselves healthy for a long time. One more big breath in. Exhale. And then inhale, coming back up, reach the hands. Exhale, counter twist. Inhale, back to center. Straighten out the legs. And then from here, bringing your feet together. So coming into Baddha Konasana. And to start, close the feet and hold on to the feet. So lengthening out the spine. Okay. And then if you feel like this is good, and this is as far as you can go today without starting to round, stay here. And start to breathe into the hips, into the lower back, drawing your chest down towards the toes. So one of the most important things here is to keep the spine as long as possible, and then breathing deeper each time to allow yourself to come down a little bit more. So working the lower back and the hips. One more breath. And exhale. And on your inhale, slowly start to come up. Use your core. And then bring your hands all the way behind your back. Bring your feet mat distance apart. And then windshield wiper your legs back and forth. Just getting some inward rotation into the hips. Okay. And then from here, straightening out the legs and finding a super wide place to come. So I like to just turn on my mat just to keep my feet on the mat. And then from here, again, lengthening out the spine, sitting right on your sit bones, and then starting to come down. And walking yourself down. You can come on down to your forearms if that's available this morning. Gazing down at the mat, or if your legs and your hips are quite tight, just staying here, so not sacrificing the spine. And slowly letting our hips, legs open up over time. And just staying here for one more breath. And slowly walking yourself back up. And then closing the legs. You can let your hands help you do so. And then coming to lie all the way down onto your back. And then bring the knees up into the chest. And then bring your arms either right out on either side of you or into cactus arms, whatever feels best. And let your knees fall over to the left. And you can gaze over to the right. It just feels good to come into a nice passive twist at the end of our practice. You can do this after any activity, really. It helps to bring the body back to neutral, slowly bringing your knees back to center so that our hips and our spine and shoulders and all our joints are in their proper alignment. Letting your belly relax, so letting go of the Ujjayi breath, and letting go of any staggered breathing that you might have, just breathing naturally and bringing your knees back up to center, straightening up the legs and straightening out the arms, and palms can face up so that they're just resting alongside your body, and feet are just opening up, keeping the hips open, keeping your body ready to open, stay open and ready to receive for the day, so that you can just see what comes today. And so opening up our bodies, opening up our minds, allowing ourselves to have a fantastic day. And knowing that you can either stay here in Shavasana, that you can continue with your asana practice, or you can finish your class with me here and starting to awaken the body. Take an inhale and reach your hands over your head, point the toes. Exhale, bringing your knees into your chest and gently roll over to one side. And keeping the eyes closed, pressing yourself all the way back up to seated and coming to a comfortable place on your mat. You can sit cross-legged or your legs out in front of you. And then bring your hands into heart center, close your eyes. Relax the shoulders. I just want to thank everyone for being here with me, and just give yourself this time now to thank yourself for spending this time on your mat, or just focusing on your breath and just letting go, relax, whatever this practice means to you. And thank yourself. And I really think that we need to start a little celebration that we can do when something happens, like just being here. So what's the celebration for yourself today? Can challenge you to go out and do that. So celebrate that you did yoga. So thank you all for being here with me. Namaste. So this is the Sunrise Yoga Project, and Kevin and Lara will be teaching again from beautiful Mexico tomorrow morning, and my name is Emily. Thank you so much for being here with me. Hope you all have a wonderful day. See you soon. Bye.